Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Janelle and I upload new videos every Wednesday and Friday. In today's video, we're going to be testing out the new Nars Light Reflecting Foundation. If you guys want to hear an honest, unsponsored review, trying out this foundation for the first time, and doing an all-day wear test, then definitely please keep watching. Before you go anywhere, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. Also check me out on Instagram and TikTok. Let's get in the video. Alright, I got my Starbucks here and I got my foundation. My toxic trait is literally drinking all of my coffee before I even get home. So this is what the packaging looks like. She is cute. She's super sleek, just like all the other Nars foundations. Could be a good thing or it could be a bad thing because I have very high expectations for this foundation because I've seriously loved every single Nars foundation that I've tried. But like the Nars Sheer Glow I used to love, the Nars Radiant Longwear foundation I have been loving recently. So I'm hoping that this lives up to the ones that went before it. I'm gonna quickly read off what this foundation is about. So on the box it says, see your skin in the best light reflecting foundation. It instantly diffuses light to blur imperfection and smooth the look of skin. Powered by skincare ingredients, this product strengthens skin day by day. This formula visibly improves skin clarity even after makeup is removed. That actually sounds perfect. I feel like a lot of times when you're wearing makeup consistently, you have to give your skin a break. So if this can actually help your skin while you wear it, that would be great. This foundation retails for $49. I have the shade Say Hell, I don't know if I'm saying that right, and it's medium 2.5. I'm hoping that this is a good match. We'll see though. This is said to be a medium coverage foundation. So let's get to applying it to my skin. I already prepped my skin. I used my hyaluronic acid serum, a vitamin C serum, my moisturizer, and then I went in with my NYX Marshmallow Primer because I use this literally every day. I'm gonna apply this side with a beauty sponge and this side with a brush. We're gonna see which application we prefer more. Okay, so I did about 2 pumps. First thing I'm noticing as I'm blending it with the beauty sponge is that I think since this is such a lightweight foundation, you're gonna want to apply it with a brush or with your fingers because it's pretty much absorbing most of the makeup and I'm getting 0 coverage on this side. So right off the bat, a sponge is not how you're going to want to apply it unless you literally just want a tint to your skin and you don't want any coverage with the product. As you can see, I have like a blemish here. It's not covering that at all. All of my skin is peeking through. It definitely already is leaving a glow to my skin. I don't know if you guys can see right here. I have a good, let me zoom you guys in. I have a ton of like shine right there, which I do like. I'm going to blend out this side with a brush. And thank God I'm using a brush for this side because I have so many blemishes. Also on this side, I used the full 2 pumps of foundation and I never use 2 full pumps of foundation, even if it's medium coverage. So we'll see. It feels really nice on the skin. It does have a little bit of a tacky finish. It's not drying down super matte, which I like, but it feels lightweight. It doesn't feel greasy. So I'm gonna start off with 1 pump on this side, and to blend it out, I'm using my IT Cosmetics foundation brush. The color is a little bit warm for me. Like I said, I think it'll be good because I'm going to Florida next week, and I hate when I buy a new foundation and then I end up needing to get like another color because I get tan. Okay, so first layer is giving me super sheer coverage, and it does claim to be a medium coverage foundation, so it kind of makes sense, but I definitely feel like this is more of a sheer buildable coverage foundation. So like it starts off sheer, but you can probably build it up to a medium coverage, and I typically don't even like that much coverage, but this is very sheer. I put a little extra foundation down my neck so that everything blends and matches. It's clinging to some texture on my forehead and like here, which to be honest, it's texture I never even realized that I had because typically the foundations I've been using have not been doing that, but it's really settling and enhancing those areas. And it's also settling in my little fine like line and crevices in here. So far, I don't know how I feel. It definitely feels very, very lightweight. It doesn't feel heavy. All right, I'm going to apply another layer with the brush on this side. I'm just gonna start tapping it to get more coverage on the areas that I want it. Okay, so with that second layer, we definitely got way more coverage. Do you see how covered that is? All those blemishes are now completely gone. I'm really liking that skin glow. I'm gonna try building up this side with the sponge, and then if it still can't build up with the sponge, then I'm just gonna go in with a brush on this side. I will say though, on a good skin day, this would be pretty because it would just leave a tint on your skin and not look or feel like you had any foundation on. So this is how the foundation looks like on all over. This is what my skin is looking like. It definitely covered most of the blemishes. It's still gripping to certain areas. I'm gonna do the rest of my makeup off camera and then I will be right back to show you guys how it looks like once I have the concealer on and everything. As I finished up the rest of my makeup and I am back. So this is what the foundation is looking like. I'm just gonna get super close to the lens so you guys can see. I feel like on camera my skin looks phenomenal, and then even from afar my skin looks really good. It definitely looks very smooth and like blurred. Oh, see, but now I like it. I don't know. This is the problem with these first impressions, is that there's a lot of factors that go into it. So initially when I was looking at it in front of natural lighting in my bedroom, it looked super matte for some reason. And this is supposed to be more of a satin finish foundation. And then like, although it was super lightweight and it doesn't feel heavy on the skin, it was looking really heavy on the skin. And I think it's just because of like, it's not as dewy as the foundations that I typically gravitate toward. But I'm like, it's settling in my little forehead lines up here. I feel like this is always how my all day wear tests start off. I'm like super skeptical, and then as it wears, I'm like, okay, this makes a little bit more sense. And then also sometimes I just have to like switch up the products that I use underneath of it so that it works best. We are going to see. So I'm gonna wear this for the duration of the day. I even have plans to go work out at a park later. So we're gonna work out with a full beat and see how this foundation holds up. I feel like it has potential once my oils break into it, but we'll see. And then for reference, it's currently 1:19, so I'm gonna try to leave it on for like 6 to 7 hours. So I'll check in with you guys throughout the day. All right, you guys, it has been 2 hours and this is how my face is looking. I noticed that it moved a little bit around my nose here. I don't know if I didn't set my face enough, but that's weird. Other than that though, I feel like on my face, it does look really smooth. I was looking up close in the mirror right before I jumped on camera, and this part just looks like so smooth. I'm still kind of in the middle with how I feel. I want to see how it continues to wear. I definitely feel like now that it's settled into my skin, it's starting to look better. Initially, it just looked like makeup on top of my skin. And then one other thing I want to point out is that it feels so lightweight. It doesn't feel heavy. A lot of times when I wear a full face of makeup and I'm just hanging out at the house, I want to like peel my face off because I can feel it. But this is so lightweight. I've been doing a lot of this too, and it hasn't really like moved or anything like that. So far, so good. It's definitely looking a lot better than when I first applied it. So I will keep you guys posted on how it continues to wear. All right, guys, it is currently 6 o'clock. The makeup has been on for 5 hours. And Alex and I just finished up like an hour workout. We were running and throwing the football and like literally sprinting. This wasn't like a light workout. And do you guys see my skin right now? I was recording this earlier and then I didn't realize it stopped recording, but what did you think of the foundation?
That you're glowing everywhere.
He says I'm glowing everywhere. He says he can tell I have makeup on because of the blush, but that like the skin looks like glowy and like natural for like a full face of makeup.
Yeah.
And you guys, I literally busted my butt too in the middle of this workout, fell on the ground, my eye is watering, but my makeup is still perfectly in place. So I know I was hesitant on how I felt about it at first, but I feel like it's one of those foundations where it kind of like goes on a little bit weird or a little bit heavy, but as your oils and as your skin breaks into it, it literally gets better with time. And I feel like most foundations are the opposite. You put them on, they look amazing at first, and then they start like deteriorating throughout the day. But this literally has gotten better throughout the day. I'm at a loss for words. An hour of running back and forth and it's perfectly in place. So I'll do my final check-in a little bit later, but so far it's like a complete 180 on my thoughts on this.
Yeah, it doesn't look bad at all.
Just in the sunlight, I'm getting up close so you guys can see for yourself. Okay, I'll check in with you guys later. I'm back for my final check-in. Oh my gosh, there's lipstick on my chin. Alex and I just got back from dinner, like right now. And it is currently, babe, what time is it? Currently 9:25. I've had this makeup on for about 8.5 hours, and this is what it is looking like so far. So it's definitely very dewy right now. I feel like this side is starting to like look like cakey, where it's like settling into every pore and texture possible. And then this side looks a lot better. There's definitely a lot of shine, but it still doesn't feel shiny. Like my skin doesn't feel slimy. I feel like I could go in with just a little bit of powder and I would be fine. I forgot to mention, after we came back from like our workout where we were like throwing around the football for an hour, I came in and we decided to go out to dinner, but I didn't want to wipe off my foundation. So I was like, okay, I have to take a shower, but I can't touch my face. So I literally got into a steaming hot shower and just made sure to keep my head out of the water. And I washed off my whole body and left my face like so. And I mean, it's still held up pretty good. So yeah, this face has been through a lot. It's been through a workout, it's been through a steaming hot, a very like wet shower, and it's still intact. So that's pretty good. I'm excited. I want to keep trying it out. I'm definitely going to try it on a more like chill day too, one where I'm not really putting the foundation through the ringer. My thoughts on it definitely changed. Like I mentioned earlier, I felt like at the beginning it was super matte and it just like looked really cakey, but it's truly like, I think one of those foundations that just wears better the longer that you wear it. So I will keep you guys posted. My first impressions are that I think this is a good long wearing foundation for a sheer, more hydrating foundation. It's very rare that I find a sheer hydrating foundation that will last through a workout, will last through a shower, and will last like still stay intact for 8 hours and not be like breaking apart and completely disappear. Those are all the pluses. And then the cons are just that, like I said, it's like settling into pores and stuff right now. With the shine, but this wasn't my like typical makeup wear day. Like I said, I put it through the ringer today, so I'm excited to try it out some more. Let me know if there's any other foundations that you guys want to see me test out. I love you guys. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.